Hey everyone, Mark here. First today, I want to talk about what's going to guide me in getting in better shape. But first, I need to tell you a little story. So, my time in the Navy, I typically always had to have a part time job when I wasn't deployed. And back in the mid to late 90s, I took a part time job at General Nutrition Center. So, when there was no customers, all I did was read and read and read. And that's why I have a lot of great tips for you over the next few months when I'm getting in shape. So one of the things I read was I don't know if any of you remember Muscle Magazine. It's not around anymore. It was owned by a guy named Bill Phillips, who owns the EAS supplements, which is still around. He had this contest, a 12-week contest to get in shape, and then he created a book, and it's called Body for Life. I'm going to show you the cover here in a minute. But this book is what I grabbed, and many times in my life, I have been in fantastic shape because I followed everything that has to do in the guide in this book. Now, of course, people get in shape, they fall out, they get in shape, and they fall out. So I'm going to get back in shape using this book. So the title was called Body for Life. It's not talking about 12 weeks to a perfect body, 12-week abs, or anything like that. The book is about changing your entire lifestyle, your exercise lifestyle, your eating lifestyle, and to just maintain that. And it also talks about mental health in there, which we're going to talk about in some of my stuff as well. So over the next few weeks, we're going to go over, I'm going to follow this book, get in the best shape of my life, more than a few weeks, a few months, and then go from there. But I wanted to show you the book. And this is it. Body for Life, Bill Phillips. If you follow him online, he actually had COVID and was reduced down to a shell of a person, a husk. He did make it through COVID. He has recovered, and now he is much older than this picture. This book was put out in 1999, but he is in fantastic shape again. So he persevered through the COVID and back in shape. So listen, anybody of you that has ever looked at this book, read it, followed it, know about it, whatever, please put your comments in the section below so other people can see, if this book has changed your life, if you followed it, the goods, the bads, the uglies, all that stuff. So make sure you put your comment in there. Anything you know or have to do about Body for Life, just put it in there and we'll talk about it on the next session. Besides that, y'all have a fantastic day. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about mental health and all the ins and outs on how to deal with that. All right. Thank you, and all have a great day.